Drug addiction falls under the broad category of substance abuse, and this is a very common one because drugs take all forms. It takes the form of cannabis, heroin, and there are now synthetic drugs which are really making a real havoc among the young people of our society because they're very cheap, very easily accessible, but they're very damaging. And then we have people who are addicted to prescription medicines, sleeping tablets, anxiety medication and all that. So it's a vast spectrum. Again, the pattern of addiction is that someone starts taking a drug and then becomes more and more addicted to it. He cannot function without it. He needs more doses, increased doses, and then slowly his lifestyle revolves around this drug, in the sense that he's always thinking, when am I going to get the next fix, the next dosage, etc. And this is the zone where he needs help. He needs professional help because he's addicted. And this is where we come in with our expertise, with our know-how, with the techniques that we have developed here in Mauritius at Les Mariannes. This is where we can help somebody. And we have had a very high success rate over the past 8 years that we've been in this business. And we have helped hundreds of people to reframe their mind, change their life, and really make a 180-degree twist turn in their life. Treatment of drug addiction is very often medication-based initially, because when you get someone who has been taking lots of drugs, heroin, cannabis, his brain chemistry is changed, and you need to get him back to normal. And the brain chemistry must be addressed in a way that is gentle and also remove the unpleasantness of cravings, of withdrawal symptoms, etc. So we do the initial 7-day detox here at the clinic and the medical supervision, and then we do the counseling, the holistic approach, the yoga, the meditation, the mindfulness, the massage, the hydrotherapy. All this help to rebuild a person, because the aim is to re-engineer the mind, rebuild a person, and make him a better human being. So he has less risk of relapse, and also he can look forward to a positive way to living, to rebuild his lifestyle and become fresh again after usage. I have found during my past many years of working with addiction and the human brain, etc., I found that the concept of biochemistry, the brain biochemistry, is very important to release someone, to break the chains of addiction, because basically in our brain it's like a factory of chemicals, neurotransmitters. There are a few outstanding ones, dominant ones like dopamine, serotonin, acetylcholine, and noradrenaline. These are the ones that are upset, that are really imbalanced when someone is taking whatever addiction, substance addiction. And this really gets imbalanced. So when somebody comes here and we know that his brain has been imbalanced by this substance abuse, it is very important that we address this issue first. So that when we address this with right medication, we are not using Suboxone, we are not using methadone, we are using medicines that is least addictive as possible, so that we cool down the brain. We cool down the brain, we restore the balance in the biochemistry, and then this person becomes responsive. He becomes receptive to our treatments. So when we are talking to him, his mind is here, he's listening, he's understanding. But if you get someone whose biochemistry is all upset, the only priority in his mind is to get that substance of drug abuse that he's been using. This is the only priority. So he's really a slave to his brain biochemistry. So you must break this chain by restoring a balanced biochemistry, and then you can move on. You can do counseling, you can do CBT, you can do 12-step, you can do yoga, meditation. Everything fits in nicely and becomes beneficial to that person. So this is our approach. It's very important that we go along that journey, because then the rehab process becomes much shorter. We don't need 6 months to change somebody's lives. We need a few weeks, and we can drastically change a person, improve his outlook and his health.